Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone? I slightly changed my hair in preparation for Thailand, so I don't get recognized there and I don't get killed. Never mind. So, during yesterday live and comments on YouTube, I feel like people want to know more about what is it like dating Russian or Eastern European women. Why I'm eligible to talk about it? Because I am an Eastern European woman. Women, I have a lot of girlfriends in Latvia, where I am here. So if you're new to this live or new to the channel, I'm Natalija. I live in Latvia right now, so I'm Latvian, and I've met a lot of Russian girls whilst traveling, and especially when I used to live in Phuket. So I think I have a good understanding of what is it like dating us, what we expect, what we prefer. So yeah, I wanted to talk about it. Someone is already here. I can see two people. I know I haven't really given much notice because I just thought I'm going to have a cup of tea. Well, I might as well talk to people whilst I'm drinking tea. And you used to seeing me drinking tea. It's strawberry and peach. Oh, I wish you could smell it. So yummy. Yeah, so what is it like dating us? We are demanding. Hence, I'm single. Oh, yeah, I think, do you know what? Who's here? Hey, Hillary. Latvia is very depressing place. Right, don't say this about my country. I think that's very disrespectful. I'm going to kick off in a minute if you're going to slag off Latvia. And you don't want to see me kicking off. Trust me. I look, I'm less innocent. But when shit hits the fan, I'm not innocent. I'm like Putin. So do you want to mess around with Putin? It's banter, by the way. I know, Hillary, you've joined my live before. I think you know my sense of humor. So I know some people don't get it, which shame on them, you know. So Latvia is not a depressing place. It's a very beautiful place, personally. And it depends what you see. You know, you could look at something. Oh, hey, Alan. Hey, darling. You could look at something and be like, and see the bad thing, you know, and notice the bad side. Or you could look at something and think, actually, there's this. Like Latvian nature is amazing. There's so many lakes, there's so much greenery, forests, and yeah, loads of places for hiking, for walking. You know, a lot of places for family and kids. Like it's the best place to be pregnant and then start the family. I don't think it's very good for kind of people sort of my age or 20, between 20 and 45. But for younger generation, like young teenagers, kids, I think it's excellent, personally. Yeah. And then I think when you're older, maybe the opportunities it's less opportunities. I think going to, um, I visited Latvia 5 years ago, never again. Where did you go? Riga. You obviously don't know the places. You need to know where to go. And maybe you came when the weather wasn't great, and Iceland perhaps is the safest place in the world. Maybe, but it's too cold. Who wants to live in Iceland? No, I want to have summer. Not too hot, not Thailand level hot, but I like seasons. It's more expensive living in Latvia because you need to have winter coats, summer, it's proper seasons. You can have -25 and then you can have +25. So there's extreme, which is also nice. So you experience all sort of weather. Anyway, let's talk about dating. Why am I going on about Latvia? So dating Russian and Eastern European women. Listen, you have advantages and disadvantages. We're certainly very feminine, even though we may come across hard as exterior. Yeah, we're very soft. We're very soft and feminine. I think grooming side, you don't need to worry. She's always going to look good. Obviously, depends. It depends. There are also some women that I've observed whilst I've been in Latvia where I think, she's definitely letting herself go. But overall, generally speaking, Latvian and Russian women are focused on their grooming, what they look like, high heels, dresses. I personally find that very attractive. And if I was a guy, let's imagine I'm a guy, I want to see my woman looking feminine. Do you understand what I mean? Wearing high heels, wearing a dress, having a longer hair. It doesn't have to be super long, but I like long hair on women. I think it's very, very, very feminine. So I think we expect a guy to be a guy. Yeah. So if you used to this 50-50 bollocks, it ain't gonna work here. Man is a provider. You need to make decisions. If you're asking us out, it needs more things needs to come from you. Us women, we appreciate a guy being a gentleman. Simple stuff, opening the door, helping me with my coat. If we're going shopping, you take the heavy bags, like things like this, which for me is like a must. But I know there are guys out there who forgot that this is their job. I'm sure the guy's gonna kick off now saying, "Why is it our job?" Rah, rah, rah. It is your job. My job is to look after the house, making sure everything is nice, clean, in order. We have the food, you are fed, and your job is to provide, carry heavy bags, and sort out if something is broken. This is to put it in a simple way. Let me read some comments. Latvia has the most beautiful girls in the world. In the near future, I will marry a Latvian girl. Fatah, you are spot on. Latvia has the most beautiful girls. And I'm not biased. I'm not saying it because I'm Latvian. I look at my girlfriends and I'm like, literally everyone's 10 out of 10. Everyone is 10 out of 10. Amazing bodies, smart, great friends, have a banter, have personality, have a great sense of humor, like me. I mean, I have a very dark sense of humor. That's why I get in trouble. But do you find my sense of humor a bit weird? Do you think I'm pushing it with my sense of humor? What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, if you're watching me, you probably find my sense of humor okay, right? You shouldn't really be watching someone who you don't find interesting, unless you're a psychopath. Don't know. What else do we have here? This is why Icelandics are always in town. It's too cold. Yes, exactly. When when I say I visited Latvia, I mean I had a layover in the airport for 2 hours, and that was it. Well, Hillary Clinton, you are mistaken. Latvian airport is shit. I agree with that. It's very, very small. It's only a handful of cafes and bars and stuff like that. I personally like it. It's quick in and out. It doesn't take ages or like an Instable. You get lost in the airport. No, it's very efficient. I like that. You need to visit. Well, I recommend visit Latvia during summer, and you don't just stay in Riga, in the capital. Go around. There's so many things to do. Honestly, I can't even tell you. There's a massive list of things. And I don't know what you think, but I'm bored visiting Italy, Spain. I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt. I like to go to the places that are less popular, they're more intriguing, Um, you're not going to wow me with a five-star hotel. No. But what you're going to wow me with eating somewhere underground with my hands. And, I like unique, I like quirky experience. Um, I've seen all that. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I want something So for me, Latvia is the country that people haven't explored yet. Yes, I know it's popular for stag do's because we've got a lot of beautiful women. So when guys are getting pissed and they want to look at nice women, it's a good place to visit. um, but yeah, I think there are so many countries in the world that people don't explore, and which I want to go to Albania, you know, Serbia, these kind of countries, that you don't often hear people say, "Oh, I've been there." That's where I want to go. Like I've been to all the the regular spots that everybody goes. It's like beach club is the same everywhere. Like Cafe del Mar is the same in Phuket, the same in Spain. It's the same. It's the same sort of. It's even the same music, I think. So I like to explore new things. Uh, Hello, Latvian singles. Hello, hello. Why would you? Why would a plane do a layover in Latvia? Did the pilot get lost? Lothar Faust. Do you have a problem with Latvia? Do you have a problem with Latvia? What are the relationship between Russia and Latvia? Do you like them? Fear them? Uh, Latvia hate Russia. Absolutely. Yes, that is a joke. Thank you. It is a joke. Latvia absolutely cannot stand Russia. Honestly, they always moan about Russian government. Always. Always slagging them off, always criticizing what they did. Do you know what they did? Even though I'm Latvian, but when my government is taking the piss, I need to say, I want to say about this, like I want to express my opinion. They've taken all the Russian channels. So my mom, who spent here 45 years, both of her kids are Latvian. She's got properties here. She speaks Russian. She doesn't speak Latvian. I mean, she can understand the basics, but all her circle of friends, they're all Russian. So we speak Russian at home. So what Latvian government did, they took all the channels. So imagine, guys, you wake up one day in UK and your government says, "Sorry, no more English channel. We're gonna be watching TV in Russia." So for me, that's like this is like I'd take them to court, to be honest. I just can't be bothered. Like, how can they do that? How can they just take away Russian channels just because they have a problem with Russia? Like, why do people have to suffer? But do you know what? We're very resourceful people. So our government took a TV from us, the channels. Do you know what we did? We bought fake TV channels. So now every single household pays 50 quid a year or 60 quid a year, switched off the government TV, said, okay, F you with your Latvian channels. And they're all watching dodgy Russian TV. That's it. So to answer your question, I don't fear Russia. I don't fear anybody. I have no fear, to be honest. Maybe to get fat. I don't want to get fat. That's the only thing I'm fearful of. The rest, like I'm not worried about being like aging. I'm not worried about being single forever. I'm not worried about not finding a job or not earning. None of this worries me at all. Um, what was I saying? I lost my thought. What was I saying? Hold on. About TV, about fear. Oh, yeah, I don't have a fear. Latvia, to be honest, the government, I don't know. Sometimes the way they express certain things, I just think you're going to get in trouble, guys. Like, we're a very, very small country, but our mouth is about this big, when I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up, you know? So yeah, I don't know if I answered your question. Like Somalia. No, I don't want to go to Somalia actually. For some reason, I feel like people in Somalia are all drug dealers. I don't know where I get this from. Maybe from the movies. I don't know. I just think they're all dodgy. And generally speaking, amongst our friends, we say not to deal with Somalians. because they're not very trustworthy. And I've got a few friends who work in the bank. They say they're the most dodgy people. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I've heard. What else we got? The best airports in the world are Singapore Airport. I've been to Singapore Airport, Koh Samui, Thailand. I don't think I've been to Koh Samui, Thailand Airport. No, so I can't comment. Excellent, highly manicured, immaculate dressed, attention to details, and very challenging. Russian and Eastern European women are also cultured. Are we challenging? Depends, challenging in what respect. If you're a weak guy, if you don't have confidence, if you don't know what you're about, then yeah, we may be challenging for you. If you're a guy who's confident, who knows what he wants, then we're not challenging. We will compliment you. Do you understand? So yeah, so I find when people say, oh, we're a pain in the ass, I'm like, well, you're just weak. So that's why you say we're pain in the ass, because you just can't handle us, you know? Do you understand what I'm saying or not? Please, guys, comment. I wanna hear your views. Hi, dear, you back home? How was Phuket? Pepe, I've been home for the last 7 months. You're a little behind, darling. Yes, I've been home. Well, I've been going between UK and Latvia, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, for the last 7 months. But from end of January, beginning of February, I will be traveling. By the way, do I have any people that I know or know? Well, not I know you know me from my YouTube channel in Australia. I want to go to Australia, so I need some tour guides, people that can meet me and look after me so I don't get in trouble. So I don't get in trouble because I'm a troublemaker. You have a dry sense of humor. Alan, do you like my sense of humor, or do you think I'm pushing it too far sometimes with my expressions and some of my opinions that I'm being too direct? Is there Somalians in Latvia? No, we don't have any Somalians. In my town, there's one guy, black guy, and he plays for football. Like he's a football player. I've seen him once. Everyone's looking at him like that because we don't have Asian people, we don't have black people, we don't have mixed race people. It's only white. So I remember when I first traveled to Europe, I think I was 16. I was fascinated. I was looking at all the like dark skinned people, and I would come up to them and say, "Can I hold your hand?" Because I've never seen it before in my entire life. I've only seen it on the TV, you know. And then when I moved to UK when I was 18, I moved to Birmingham. And if you know Birmingham, and I had blonde bleach hair, like massive hair like this. So I used to walk around on the streets and UK guys, you know Birmingham, right? So imagine me traveling from Latvia, from this like this little white country where there's nobody, like everyone's white. And then I get to Birmingham, walk around on the streets, and men would be like shouting, "Hey, blondie!" I was just like, "Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before." Yeah, so it was funny how, yeah, it's just different, you know. Gelson, hi Natalia, you look beautiful. Uh, beautiful, thank you. Need you to find me a wife when I visit Latvia. Kelson Williams, I have at least three now that I can recommend. One is 36, one is 50, but she looks about 25. She literally looks stunning. When I found out she was 50, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? She looks amazing. And another one is 38, will be 39, same age as me. So I at least have three women for you. But I need to understand what you're about, how old you are, where you're from, what baggage you have, kids, crazy ex-wives. I need to know all the data before I can hook you up with my friends. My friends are very important to me, so I'm not just gonna recommend some random geezer from YouTube. Kelson, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't take it personally, but I need to have more information about you. and then maybe I can help you to find a wife. Ray Kelly, hey Ray Kelly, Lola, you laughing from what I'm saying? Right, going back to dating, Latvians, Russians, Lithuanians, Estonians, I think we treat. We independent women, but we're feminine at the same time. We have a bit of fire in us, a bit of emotions. Yeah, and to be honest, we're so resourceful. Sometimes I look at my friends and I'm like, wow, how can they do it all? How can they juggle all these balls? Like, wow. I'm fascinated personally myself. If I was a guy, I would 100% marry a Latvian woman. And I'm not saying it because I'm Latvian, guys. I've lived majority of my life, 60% of my life I've spent outside of Latvia. So, you know, actually, would I marry a Latvian guy? He needs to be westernized a little bit. Sometimes Latvian guys, they like live in the 90s, when I want to say, darling, this is not the case anymore. You need to like pick up the game and be in line with times. It's 2024. Nobody does this anymore. So it depends. So, yeah, it depends. Would I marry a Latvian guy? Yeah, I think I would marry a Latvian guy. Do you know what? The New Year, this whole resolution thing. By the way, what's your New Year resolution? Tomorrow I have a party to go to. I'm going to be drinking non-alcoholic, like Prosecco, and I bought, because, I went out 3 weeks ago, which I nearly lost my life, to be honest. It was, how can I say it politely? Yeah, we were absolutely hammered with girls. So it really had an effect on me. So now I don't want to drink alcohol in the near future. So tomorrow I've got a birthday party to go to. I'm bringing my own non-alcoholic drinks. So I don't get pissed. Yeah, because I just don't get on really well with alcohol. I'm very weak. I have a weak stamina when it comes to alcohol for some reason. My friends say to me that I need to train, I need to drink more often, because they say that because I don't drink so often, I haven't trained my body. I was like, I'm not sure I want to train my body to drink more, but anyway. What else have we got here? I know that Russian women love black man. Yes and no. I do. You do have a point there. When they say, this is going to be so rude. I'm even embarrassed by saying this myself. But what they say, I don't know why I'm whispering. There's no one at home. And even if my mom was here, she doesn't speak English. When this expression, once you tried black, you never go back. Have you heard this expression? It sounds terrible. I have few girlfriends who have black husbands, obviously kids as well. The kids are beautiful. They're like mixed race with lovely eyelashes and lovely, nice skin. Yeah, so I do have a lot of friends actually who are or have been with black guys. Yeah, I think you have a point. I think you do have a point. Right. Somalia is a beautiful and rich country with coastline of more than kilometers. Okay. In a long history, the people are full of diligence and wisdom, creating brilliant culture and national music. Fatah, are you from Somalia by any chance? You seems to know a lot of information about it. Dance and forming their own language and characters in long-term production and live practice. Its unique geographical location is admired. But where are you getting this information? Are you Googling it and then copy and pasting it? Fatah, are you Somalian? Prosecco is alcohol. No, what I mean, UK big boss, what I meant, Prosecco, which is non-alcoholic. Do you understand? I actually posted on my Instagram a story. So go and follow me on Instagram. I posted there is a massive area in the shop with non-alcoholic. So you have a beer, gin, vodka, Prosecco, champagne, cider, non-alcoholic with no alcohol in it. Does that make sense? if you were a man in a similar life situation as you, same age, income, baggage, family, etc., would you look for a wife or stay single? If I was a man, and I'm 30, I'm 38 now, I'm 39 in April, so pretty soon. Can you imagine I'm nearly 40? For real? How is this even possible? I think there is a mistake in my passport. I can't be 40. I cannot be 40. I said to my mum, I said, Mum, is there a mistake? Surely I'm not 40. I'm not going to be 40 soon. What was I saying? Would I stay single or not? Let me think about it. If I was a guy, no, I wouldn't stay single. You know, it's great. Being single is amazing. Don't get me wrong. You own your own terms. You eat what you want to eat. You drink what you want to drink. You travel when you want to travel. You hang out when you want to hang out. If you want to stay in bed, watch Netflix all day, you don't need to worry about cooking someone breakfast or going shopping or whatever. So there are a lot of advantages being single. But then at the same time, I think when you have happy moments, maybe it's better, maybe it feels more happier when you cherish and, when you were someone, the celebration. I think it depends what sort of relationship. When I think about the toxic relationship, then I think, oh no, it's better to stay single. Then there's no drama. Nobody's fucking your brain, You're on your own terms. But when it's a nice relationship, there is a trust, there is that unconditional love, where you have the same goals. Um, I think it's nice. It depends. Like I never feel lonely. Um, but would I want to have someone in my life? Yes, for sure, for sure. But it needs to be right. That's why if I meet guys and I think, not sure about that, then I'd rather be single. And for sure, I don't want to change anybody. My mom says, yeah, but you can change him. If you don't like this about him, you can change him. And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to be a nanny. I don't want to be a nanny. I don't want to force someone to change. If he doesn't like healthy food and he wants to eat McDonald's every day, I don't want to force him to eat healthy food. But this guy would not work for me because I like healthy food. So if we go for dinners, if we buy food for the house, I want us to be on the same page. So I know this will be a problem. So do you understand where I'm coming from? Am I being unreasonable? Am I being a queen or what? All right. What else do we have here? Hello, Natalia. How are you? Good evening. Your face, very natural face. Yes, I do have a very natural face. I have no makeup. You can have a look closer. Some people say, oh, she's got so much makeup. I was like, yeah, I wish. Can't be bothered to put makeup. Only for special occasions I put makeup when I go out on dates and stuff. Then I glam up. Right, what else do we have from Alan? Men needs to stand up and be counted, being a proper old-fashioned gentleman with all customs and great sense of values. Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we Latvian Russian women look for in a guys. With real gentlemen, it's like today, someone asked me on a date. I expect him to pick me up. I ain't getting a taxi. Dude, am I being a queen? Or princess? My mom, everybody calls me Princess Natalia. Because for me, I'm like, yeah, but that's like a gentleman. If he wants to, we're only gonna have maybe tea or coffee, whatever. Nothing formal, But I expect him to pick me up. First, I don't have a car. Second, I think is manners. No, I think. So no table dancing tomorrow then. Alan, do you know what? You never know. Because the birthday that I'm going to, the guy, when I said to him, I said, oh, no, no, no. He said, oh, what alcohol shall I get you? I said, oh, no, no, no. This is a guy's birthday. I said, oh, no, no, no. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I'm going to have non-alcoholic drinks. He was like, oh, fuck off. We're going to have some alcohol. I'm like, no, no, no. I said, I don't want to drink. I've already had a night out 3 weeks ago. I'm still suffering and I'm in depression following that night out because I can't remember anything. And And then he said, he was like, Natalia, please chill out. You know, we're going to have some alcohol. You'll be fine. But yeah, I just, yeah, yeah, me and alcohol. Mm-mm. Right, last of us. As a black man who served in Germany in the military. Okay, I know what military is, by the way. Why did you have to put army in brackets? I did observe this firsthand. German women loved the brothers. When you say the brothers, do you mean black guys? Is you call each other bros or what? Do you know what? I hate when men refer to a woman as a mate. When somebody calls me mate, I'm like, I'm not your mate. Or man. You know when somebody says on us, come on, man. I always say, don't call me man. I'm not a man, I'm a woman. And don't call me mate. My name is Natalia. Like, call me by my name. So do you call each other brothers? Right, Alan. A lot of UK white girls like black men in UK. Yeah, yeah, no, I know. They're not my type, personally. They're not my type. Yeah, I don't find them attractive. I like white guys. UK, USA, Australia. Yeah, that's my type. Look good on it. So Natalia for coming 39. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, yes, you are from Somalia. Oh my God, Fatah. I never knew that I had some viewers from Somalia. Wow. Oh, brothers, this is the black man. Okay. Have somebody in your life for the right reasons. Yes, a leopard never changes its spot. Exactly. Right. If you go Somalia, you will see real Somalia. It's not good to listen what someone else told you. Once you visit the country, then you can talk. But it's not good to say someone told me. I hope you got my point. No, I understand that, Fatah, but I'm just sharing with you some of the information. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I've been told. That doesn't mean that's what I believe. Yes, watching the movies, how you answer this question, how are Somalian guys portrayed in most blockbusters? That they're dealing with guns, that they're selling diamonds, they all dealing with drugs. What else? Am I right in saying this? And don't take it personally. Listen, everybody says that we gold diggers and we all whores, prostitutes, and so on and so on. I don't get offended because I'm not a prostitute. I know there are some prostitutes here, some very nice prostitutes, in fact. And they make a lot of money because they're very beautiful. But that doesn't apply to me. So please don't take it personally because I'm not telling all Somalians. I'm just saying how your country is being portrayed in the world. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Right, Kelson, what are the most significant traits of an Eastern European woman? Good moms. When I saw some mums in UK, I was like, wow, like I was terrified how they were treating kids. Like in Latvia, they probably would take away the kids from you with these kind of treatments. In Latvia, yeah, I think good moms, good housewives, cooking, cleaning. Yeah, I think that. Uh, what else? Yeah, I don't know. Is this answer at the satisfactory level? How do I say it? Right. And to answer your question, I'm 32 years old, okay, and I have no baggage, hoping to find someone in their 20s. So am I too old for you, Kelson? What do you mean in your 20s? What about in their 30s? There are many times of military, army, navy. I see. Okay. Perhaps I should have said just army. Yeah, exactly. You should have just said army. I like how you explain yourself. Yeah, I like that. Somalian women I have come across in the UK are very aggressive indeed. That is true. Actually, I've came across Somalian women very aggressive in a job center. I was in a job center once. I can't remember what I was doing there. I think I was off sick or job seeker allowance. I can't remember, to be honest, but I was. It was in Banbury, actually. I can't even remember where. And there was a lot of Somalian women because they were wearing these headscarves, you know, with like loads of kids, and they were very aggressive. I was like, wow. Like I don't know if they didn't get the payment or whatever the situation was. I couldn't, to be honest, couldn't understand really well. But there was a lot of high pitch sort of screaming, shouting. So I got a bit scared. I was like, oh, Somalian women are crazy, lol. You came big boxy, you don't mess around. You're like, Somalian women are crazy. Can we just say not all Somalian women? This is the mistake that I've made by saying Thai women, and now they want to kill me. Some Somalian women. I owe you 100 push-ups, drill sergeant. Well, go on then. Can you do 100 push-ups? I doubt it. Lol, I want kids. That's why. What do you mean you want kids? Are you saying I can't have kids at 38? I can have many kids. Yes, and my friends do want kids for sure. To be honest, sometimes women, it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, sometimes women in their 20s can have problems. Or I could be healthier than a 20-year-old because they go out, they get absolutely smashed, they have random sex, with all the illnesses that they're going to have in downstairs area. Do you understand what I mean? So in the 20s, not necessarily is a good thing. Plus, they crazy. They don't know what they want. Will they date a younger guy? Absolutely. Age means nothing. I would date a younger guy, and I have dated younger guys before. 8 years younger than me, 10 years younger than me. It depends on the guy. Some guys are very mature, or some guys just know. Sometimes you're just compatible or not compatible, regardless of the nationality, of your age, or, sometimes you click or you don't. Do you know what I mean? So I think it doesn't depend on age, really. And why are you worrying? 32 is a great age. I think it's a perfect age, in fact. Yeah, I think 32 is great. Send me your pictures. Let me put my email. I will charge you for this, by the way. It ain't going to be for free. Where's that on my laptop? gmail.com. Right, Kelson, send me your CV. And 5 pictures. Face, full body, in a summer outfit, in a formal outfit, and with your family. 5. 5 pictures, CV, because I want to see your working history, and I'll be in touch. How about that? Anyway, guys, do you have any other thoughts or points to share whilst I'm here? Okay, Lo. But you owe me for this. If I'm going to find your wife, Kelson Williams, I am invited to the wedding, first of all. Second of all, I'm going to think about the price, actually. I'm going to think about the price that I'm going to charge you for this. This service will not be free. So be prepared to pay. But you're going to be the luckiest man in the world, let me tell you that. So it depends. How much do you value your, what do you call it? Your happiness. For me, it's priceless. I would pay any money to be happy. What is this place? What do you mean, what is this place? John, hello. Have you been a part of this life, or you've just joined? We're talking about Latvia. And me hooking up you guys with Latvian women. This is what we're talking about, John. So join the club. Are you single, by the way? You hustler. What do you mean I'm a hustler? Do I look like I'm a hustler? With these flowers on the background and this top? Or are you referring me wanting to charge for my service? Everything costs money, guys. This is what I don't understand when people are surprised. Oh, your consultations are not free. Yes, it took me 2 years to get this information. I'm talking about Thailand. I paid myself. I've spent hours finding out how to do driving license, finding out how to do MOT, how to do contract. It cost money because I've spent my hours. So of course now, if people require information, I will be charging them because it costs me money. I give enough information for free on YouTube. But if you want specifics, and me telling you what to do, what is best, so you save time, you save money, you save stress, then of course you can reach out. We can talk about it. I can do your one-to-one consultation, but I will charge for it. You don't go to a hairdresser, cut your hair, and say, "Oh, what, you gonna charge me for this?" Well, obviously, it's a service. It's a service. We can exchange services. If you have something that I need, like back in USSR, people used to exchange. I have sugar, you have milk. We exchange. That we can discuss that. Right. Russian Eastern European women, highly motivated, correct. Caring, correct. Fantastic cooks, correct. And very good listeners. Very good listeners. Mm, this is questionable. When I think about my friends, are they good listeners? They're always ready to help. They're always there to help you. If shit hits the fan. But is this annoying? I have a washing on the background, the washing machine. Um, I'm single, yes, okay, and I've just sold your house. John, why did you sell your house and where's your house located? Don't tell me you sold your house and you moved into Thailand, please. Right, Fatah, Alan, Somalian women, they are mostly very modest in dress and politeness, unless they're mixed up with women from other countries. Okay, they're also well known for hygiene and delicious food. Do you know what? Do you see what I mean, now, guys? And sometimes we have this impression in our head about certain things, and let's forget about the nationalities and cultures. About anything, we form an opinion based on our past or because someone's told us. But now, what Fatah is sharing with us about Somalia is completely different. Is it safe to travel there, Fatah? Maybe I should go to Somalia. But John, I'm getting a smaller place, so have plenty of cash. Look, why do you have to talk about cash now? How is it to do it, or you feel like you have to have a cash to date a Russian or Latvian woman? Please elaborate. Somalian women are also very hardworking and business minded. Okay, good. Not in UK law. You gangster? Am I a gangster? I'm not a gangster. uh, you are coming across like a female gangster. Are you for real? No, you just don't get my sense of humor. John, are you new to the channel? It's just my sense of humor. I'm not a gangster at all. I pay taxes and don't do any dodgy stuff. So, what are your current needs that can be exchanged? Tall Paul, are you also interested in Latvian women? My needs, let me have a think about my needs right now. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Accommodation in Australia. It's pretty expensive there if I want to rent, right? If I want to go there for a couple of weeks. So I need accommodation in Australia. Here's my needs. Who's in Australia? Please let me know. Um, yeah, I can totally see Natalia being like a mafia boss lady. Can I tell you why? This is so funny. It's gonna make you laugh. My dad used to be in police, very high up. So back in USSR, we're going back to 90s, right? When the USSR, I think when did they all collapse? In 1990s or 1991. Police was the same as mafia. The same power, it's fascinating when I think about, like, now police is like the shittiest job. Literally, if you're a police guy, everybody's like, because they don't earn enough, then you can't bribe them. Back in 90s, you can bribe police, so they were all very, very rich. Obviously, my dad was in police, and what it meant that I had no rules growing up. So I think this is where I have these like ballsy attitude, because the way I was brought up, that I was allowed to do anything, drive without driving license, you know, be naughty, and so I was a naughty child. It's because of my dad and the power that he had. So maybe that's why you see little traits like this in me, like I'm a little bit of a gangster. But it's not a gangster, maybe because I was just spoiled and have no kind of fear as much, I think, maybe. But then at the same time, I'm very sensitive as well. Like if you raise your voice or swear at me, oh, I'm not going to talk to you for a week because I'm going to be upset. So I have these like really weird combination. I can be so ballsy in one way and then so sensitive in another. It's crazy. Like even when my mom, when she says something, like raises her voice, like I'm like, don't talk to me like this. No, don't talk to me. Oh, yeah. What else, John? In New Year, you seem pretty cool. I'm new. Oh, you new, John. Welcome to my family, darling. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. You know, when people say to me, what is your channel about? I'm like, I haven't got a clue what my channel is about. It used to be about Thailand, Phuket, but now I just talk about random shit. How should I rename my channel? Not rename it. I want to keep it as my name. But in terms of like banner and stuff like that, guys, I need your ideas, because at the moment I've put it bold, controversial, and something else. But I need to find a direction, because I just want to talk about everything. I don't want to have one particular subject that I want to talk about. Just want to talk about whatever I fancy, you know? Do you know what? UK Big Boss, whatever you typing is coming up is message retracted. I don't know if you're retracting the message or YouTube is putting some sort of filtering on it. Are you writing some inappropriate stuff? John, you have a strong man to look after you. I need a strong man to look after me, or do I want a strong man? No, actually, I like my type. Let me describe you my type. I don't like when the guy talks too much. I think it's a woman thing to talk. Men should just be quiet. Or when they say it needs to be something valuable, not chit chat. I can't stand when men gossip. For me, that's very off putting. I like guy to be sensitive. People assume that I like macho guys. That is not my type at all. I like somebody who's caring, who's understanding, who's soft, who's generous. Not generous towards me, but just generous person. You can tell by the way they treat other people. So for me, that's important. A gentleman. I don't like when guy swears. I like when the guy have good relationship with his family, his mom and his dad and his relative. Um, yeah, I like more softer guys, to balance me out. I like kind of naughty guys as well, a little bit. And so I don't want them to be boring, to have good sense of humor, because I have great sense of humor. Also to be spontaneous and kind of mischievous, you know, because I like all the crazy stuff, so I want him to be up for it. You know, if I want to go and jump from the airplane, I want him to be like, "Come on, Natalia, let's go," and I'll be like, "Oh no, I don't want to do this." Or, that's boring. Yeah, I don't know. Did I explain this? Proper prima donna, then, Natalia. I am actually a proper prima donna. You had to see me when I was younger. If you think I'm a mafia boss now, you should have met me when I was 16. Fucking hell. No wonder my parents struggled with me because I swear to you, I would always kick off. I would always fight for my rights, literally with anybody. Um, I was naughty. Yeah, I was naughty. Anyway, John, jabbering away. Yeah, that is bad. Do you like when a man sits cross-legged like a woman? Absolutely not. If the guy's gonna sit cross, that's for me like no. I said gay. I haven't got problems with gays. I have a lot of gay friends, but for me, no, 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 absolutely not. But this is where how weird I am. But then I like the guy who takes care of himself. If he's older, then I don't mind him having a Botox, going and having facial, looking after his skin, smell nice, dress well, exercise, have a nice haircut if he has hair, you know, whitening of his teeth. Do you understand what I mean? So there's a combination of things. Um, Having said what you said about raising voice, right? Would you stand when a man will silence you or say famous last word, you need to calm yourself down? No, I like when the guys say you need to calm yourself down. To be honest, I never argue. I kill with silence, which is not a good thing because the guys that I was with, they want me to talk, and I'm like, I need a space. Because sometimes I need time to reflect on what happened. I can't always have a conversation about, let's say there was an argument or we disagree with something. I can't resolve it there. And then I need to reflect and understand, okay, how am I feeling? What am I like? I'm a reflector. Um, yeah, I'm a reflector. I need space. I need time, and then I can talk. I'd never raise voice. I never shout. I never scream. By the way, a lot of Russian and Latvian women are quite passionate. Like they would smash plates. I don't do that. I'm not controlled. I'm just yeah. I'm just a little bit more not quieter. How can I say? What's the word? How can I describe this? I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, just not laid back. I can be full on as well. Do you know what my negatives are? I'm impatient and I'm stubborn. I want to change this about myself, and everyday life I'm managing it well. But if there is a stressful situation, it goes out the window, and then I become very stubborn, and I hate that about myself. But you know, you live and learn, eh? What's this? I sometimes sit with my legs crossed, but sometimes I feel weird doing it. Like people might think I do bang bang in the ass with a man. Well, John, then don't sit like that. Don't sit like, because yeah, I wouldn't sit like that. Also, what about your downstairs department? When your legs are crossed, is it not hurting to press? Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm referring to? I don't know, is that comfortable? Because I automatically think the guy have a small willy. This is weird, right? Because I just think, how can he sit with his legs crossed? Oh, hey, Snezhna, speak English. You can speak English. I'm not going to read in Russian because I don't want to mix the languages, but thank you so much. Yeah, I get it. Motivational, relationship, life guru, coach. Oh, are you talking about me? Motivational. You talking about the channel, motivational relationship, love guru coach. How can I coach about love when I haven't got love? I don't know. Beauty consultant, you cover these fields, true. Somalia is a safe country, even safer than Latvia. Really? Okay, interesting. Russian women in Pattaya are crazy aggressive. Really? Okay. I'm not sitting like that anymore. You are right. Haha, you are right. Do you see, John, how I motivated you now not to sit like that so women don't think you got a small dick? Do you see what I mean? Thank you. Where is the gratitude? from you guys. Man should be polite, kind, caring, yes, sensitive, understanding, and always pay attention to a woman's needs and wants. Perfecto. Alan, spot on. This is exactly what the man I want. Fox Travel, you glow so well today, Natalia. Thank you. I had my hair done. This is a toner, by the way, guys, because usually like I'm more blonder. So this is like a toner. This is my almost my natural color, obviously a little bit brighter. But I decided to change it up a bit and I cut the length because I used to have hair to here, like to my belly. But because I'm going to be traveling to Asia and it's very humid, it's a nightmare to keep like to look after your hair in these weathers. So I decided to cut it a bit to go more natural so my hair rests. And I know in the sun it will go blonde very quick again. And then, yeah, just to mix it up. So you reckon it looks nice? What do you think? What score would you give? Is this, can you hear me well? Or my washing machine is so loud? It's not even my clothes in there. My mom said to me, "Can you wash my clothes?" I was like, "Of course, my darling, I will wash your clothes." So while she's partying, my mum is a crazy animal. She left yesterday, comes back only on Sunday night, partying, and she just sent me a video, her jumping in the snow from sauna. I'm like, I'm sitting at home watching bloody TV. My mum, who's 60, living life. Oh, I love my mum. I'm looking at your channel. Right, John, right, let's listen. I'm looking at your channel. Is that 7-second clip of you doing the splits? I will watch that in a bit. Thumbnail looks quality. Yes, I can do a split, and that is me doing the split. Yes, I'm pretty flexible. I do a lot of dancing as well, and I'm very much into fitness, health, beauty, so on and so on. To be honest, there's so many things that interest me. We'll be here all day if I'm going to start telling you everything that I'm interested in. But John, please give me more feedback. I'm glad the thumbnail looks great. I did it myself, believe it or not. But I don't know if I need to change it up, like put some sort of message so when people discover my channel, they know exactly what it's about. Because at the moment, I think it's very confusing because even I don't know what my channel is about. Do you know what I mean? So if I don't know what it's about, how's the viewer who's going to like hate me or going to subscribe to it? So guys, I need your opinions, please. How shall I rename it? Should I have some sort of slogan? Shall I just put gangster mafia, the big boss mafia, Russian mafia? Shall I put that? Oh, right. What else have we got here? Your hair is cascading beautifully. Do you mean like here? Yeah. Yeah, because I've done it a bit shorter here. Even when I have it in a ponytail, I think it would look quite good. Like this kind of thing. Like when I go to the gym and stuff. So it's not in my face. Care suited you well. Oh, so you like my hair, yeah? Thank you. It's so much shorter. So usually, I go like that, and my hair goes, zzzz, and now I go like that. I was like, oh, is this it? It's like it's so unusual to have it so short. What else have I got? Lol, same as mine. I noticed your hair was different color and it looks stylish. Thank you, darling. I'm going to subscribe. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you, darling. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, bring more people on board. We talk all random stuff on a weekly basis. I'll join the club. I'll join the talking club. Right, Matthew Green. Hey, Matthew, how are you? I'm very well. Getting ready for Christmas and New Year. Can you believe it? It's my first time celebrating New Year in Latvia with my family in the last 20 years. Can you believe that? Do you know what I did this year? I said to all my friends and family, we're not doing gifts. What I don't like when people buy me shit that I don't need. I swear to you, I feel like they've wasted their time. They've spent their time, and I don't even like this. Like, I don't want this. And this year I said, no gifts. I said, let's focus on enjoying this festive season and not be stressed out, sitting on eBay, buying shit for each other. To be honest, if you guys ever want to give me present, in case you want to give me present, beauty is my favorite thing. Hairsprays, hair masks, facial creams, massages, spa visits, nails. What else? I love staying in hotels as well. Love staying in hotels. I would actually live in hotel, to be honest. Maybe I should in the future. Right, what else have we got here? Ponytails looking gorgeous. Hair is lovely color too. Thank you, John. Thank you. I'd like just want to see you dance. So, do you like my dancing, Marmaid? I like dancing. I actually joined another dancing class at Contempt. So we did ballet and stuff. Honestly, I thought I was flexible, and when I saw other women doing like, not just like I do splits, but you know the one goes like that. So your legs are not just straight like a normal splits, but they go like that. So I went on Thursday. I went to this dancing class. I was just like, wow, I need to pick up my game. So yeah, so you'll see more dancing on my channel soon because I'm joining more dancing classes. And when I'm in Thailand, in Phuket, I'm going to continue dancing. Got dancing shoes and everything now. So, yeah. Something you've never done that you've always wanted to do, Calson Williams. Something that I've never done but wanted to do. The what do you call it? The not the boogie jump. What is it called? Buggy jump, boogie jump. You know when they put the rope? Because I did skydive in Dubai, loved it. Ah, my washing machine is. I need to take clothes in a minute, so I need to finish soon, guys. Um, so I wanted to do that. What else? This is ridiculous, but I never flew business class. Can you believe that? Or like private jet. So I'd like to fly private jet just as an experience where you don't need to queue up and wait and sit to some smelly people, you know? Or have a bed, when you can have a proper bed when you're flying with the blanket and proper pillow, you know, with no lighting, with nobody snoring next to me. Yeah, so that pretty basic, right? To be honest, I really like nature. I'd like to visit a lot of places for hikes, for being in the nature, sleeping on the top of the mountain. Oh, climbing Everest. I've actually signed up 3 years ago before COVID. I nearly signed up to do the climb on to Everest. I was very physically advanced back then, so I would do it for sure. Yeah, I like nature. I like to explore things. I like to see things. Yeah, I found you 15 minutes ago though, watching shorts. It said you were live on a little icon in a corner. Ah, okay then, John. Interesting for me. It's interesting to ask you guys questions because, of course, when I put the content out there, I don't get feedback. Feedback, it's like I'm me talking to myself. This is nice where we can have a conversation. I really enjoy this because I feel like, oh, okay, there is a real human on the other side of the screen, not just me going mental talking to myself. Gift card for beauty salon. Snezhna, this is exactly what I like. When I just get a gift card and then I can spend it how I want to spend it to the beauty salon. This is the best gift. And men, if you're struggling, don't buy shit presents for your ladies. Find out what's her favorite beauty salon, which is easily done. Go on her Instagram, ask her best friend, and buy a gift card there. That's it. Wrap it nicely with the flowers, with a nice bottle of champagne. Done. You know, don't buy me handbags that you think I'm gonna like because you're definitely not gonna get it right. So yeah. You do like Fenty. What does it mean, Fenty? What does it mean? Do you like Fenty? What does it mean, Fenty? Let me translate this. Where's my Google Translate? Fenty. No, this translation is not correct. What does it mean? Can you rephrase it, UK Big Boss? Do you like Fenty? I don't understand what it means. Yes, you are sure a queen there. Queen where? In Thailand or in Latvia? My dad taught me that the values how to treat a woman, and it's carried me through life. Yeah, I strive to make a lady feel special. But Alan, there's also important not to go the borderline, because when guys trying too hard, that's also off-putting. You need to know, when and how. Do you understand what I mean? Uh, what is your plan for Australia? How long do you plan to stay there? To be honest, I haven't checked if we need visa there, but I just wanted to go for like 2, 3 weeks. I've never been to Australia, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be in Phuket, I might as well because it's like 8 hour flight, which is nothing. Whereas if I fly now from Riga, it's like 25 hours to fly to Australia, so a little bit too far. Tall Paul, do you have a property in Australia? If you do, please let me know. I will stay in a spare room. What is the best first date to go on with an Eastern European woman? I mean, restaurant is good. Restaurant is good. Walk is good as well. Just grab a coffee, pick her up, go to a nice walk. Oh, my Mac battery is low. It's gonna run out of battery in a minute, so I need to go now soon, guys. Yeah, just pick her up, go for a nice walk, go somewhere for a nice lunch. I think the first needs to be a little bit more informal. I think going formal, fine dining on a first date could be a little bit nerve-wracking both for you and for her. That's what I would recommend. Something just laid back, easygoing, but also don't just do tea or coffee. That can come across cheap as well. So yeah, I would go nice walk and then casually say, "Oh, are you hungry? Should we go and grab lunch?" Something like that. I think that'd be cute. Um, for nature, I can recommend Madeira Island. Ah, okay. I love hikes. It's a massive ballet opera fan. Oh, you are a massive. Shame UK government put sanction on a Большой ballet, yeah, company going to. I know because they're all against Russia. Rahana. What is Rahana, Luther Forst? It's a beauty range by Rihanna. It's a beauty range by Rihanna. Oh, okay. Rihanna Cosmetics. Ah, I see. Guys, how do you know about this and I don't know? And I'm a woman and you're a man. How did Rihanna make so much money? Life isn't fair. To be honest, I don't know how much Rihanna makes, but I'm proud of her. Like, good on her. You go, girl. Do you know, I never experience envy. I never envy people. I celebrate people's success. I want them to do better. When someone does well and they do better, and I'm like, good on you. You go, you go. So I celebrate people's success. I think that's why I have a lot of good friends, really loyal friends, because they know they can trust me. Do you know what I mean? Right, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave you and love you. My washing is needs to come out, and yeah, so lovely to talk to you all. I might be going live tomorrow. I don't know. I see how I feel and how much time I've got because I've got a party to go to. $1.4 billion. Good on her. Well done. Well done, girl. She's done amazing. Proud of her. Proud of her. And you, Laffa Forest, don't be jealous. Never buy a woman handbags, underwear, clothes, shoes unless you're 100%. Absolutely, Alan. Make a flat tour. What, of my mum's flat? No, it's my mum's flat. I don't really want to invade her privacy. No, my room looks nice. It's only my room. Her flat is not. It's not so nice. Anyway, guys, it's evening. By the way, it's almost 10 p.m. here, Kelson. Anyway, guys, right, I'll see you. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for participating. Thank you, darling. Yes, I've made this room, by the way. Yes, I did do everything here. It's very girly, but I wanted it very girly. Because my sister sometimes, we used to stay here as well when we used to live in UK. So that's why we made it all about women, mirrors, lovely soft color shades. My bed is massive. It's literally huge. Huge. Right, guys. I have to go. My battery is almost dead. Right. See you hopefully all tomorrow. If not tomorrow, next weekend. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Watch my messages on community tab because that's where I announce when I go live the time so you can be online. We can talk and catch up. Bye.